Hey everyone, on today's episode of Hubris Syndrome, it's Stars. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. It is Resident Evil 3 weekend / week / month / year. It is the year of Resident Evil. We're playing Resident Evil 3 and Resistance nonstop. Easy Allies has been covering it a bunch, but we're just gonna keep covering it. I am, at least. Let's go.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
One of my favorite things about the Resident Evil franchise is how sketch Umbrella is. Making viruses, injecting people with their illegal experiments and bioweapons. They're out of control. And oh, are they sinister in Resident Evil 3. Umbrella has so much more of a presence in Resident Evil 3, and a lot of that, of course, is because they decided to send Nemesis hunting down the remaining STARS members to cover up their botched Spencer Mansion incident. But it's more than that, too. You know, we step inside the shoes of Carlos, who's with Tyrell, and they're part of UBCS, trying to track down Nathaniel Bard, who also knows a bunch of Umbrella secrets. So there's this grounded realism to Umbrella trying to cover up their secrets that was only just alluded to in Resident Evil 2, which I love. You know, Umbrella at the forefront. And who better to take down Umbrella than the best in the biz, Jill Valentine. Don, let's get some of our favorite Jill Valentine quotes going.
We're gonna make a run for it!
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't. Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass. Bitch can't even swim. Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
One of the best things about Resident Evil 3 is clearly Jill Valentine. It's so nice to return to this character. You know, we haven't played as her since Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil Revelations 1, so it's just great to go back to this time in the franchise and see her try to escape Raccoon City, and clearly has some unfinished business just waiting to be explored.
Jill, it's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
You know, the next one's not story related, but I really do love the dodge mechanic in Resident Evil, and I love it for so many reasons. I love that you don't necessarily need a perfect dodge to utilize this. You know, it's all about spacing, getting distance from enemies, and if you do manage to pull off the perfect dodge, you know, you get that sick counterattack. But even deeper than that, for speed runs, you know, this is not a skill that is easy to master. You know, I struggle with nailing that perfect dodge, and I feel like just one missed perfect dodge can send a speed run spiraling out of control. I love from the lowest level of dodging zombies all the way up to that highest level of mastering those speedruns. You know, there's been a lot of criticism about the length of Resident Evil 3. It is definitely short, but there's one thing it has going for it, and that is so many awesome unlockables. Not only the costumes and the weapons you can unlock that aren't really featured in the main campaign, you have to actually just unlock them through this shop by doing different challenges, but then the unlockable difficulties, the way it changes the game, the way it adds enemies or makes them more aggressive or makes that final boss so intense. I was on that thing for hours trying to beat it. So I just really love that even though it's short, it's just extremely addicting. The unlockables, like all Resident Evil games, like Capcom in general, they just know how to keep you coming back. Give me that concept art and those models and unlimited ammo and cool weapons. So good. And then lastly, just a quick shout out to Resident Evil Resistance. The Birkins, Annette and William, Easy Alliance, coming for the survivors. We're coming for you. The Birkins and I, we're tight. Now it's time for Community Q. Tokyo Slim, if you say Grandy Man 5 times in a mirror, He hits an extra inning walk-off. Online play, opponent is better than me. Grinding it out. Accidentally puts in the catcher in the pitcher spot, and with that 3-pitcher minimum, things got tricky. But look no further than Grandy Man, Tokyo Slam. Baseball just filling the void. MLB The Show is such a gift right now, as baseball is many, many months away. MLB The Show really filling that void, and an essential part of my daily routine. Next up is Dimitri. From baseball to rally driving, you know how to appease my soul allies. Due to all the self-isolation, I started to play Dirt Rally a month ago. I really like rally races, and here I'm learning how to play. It's hard, but so cool. I don't know what else to say. Here's some playthrough of one of the tracks. I consider this race one of the best in my career in the game, even though I had a few mistakes. But this is rallying. You can't make a perfect track. Plus, this is my favorite car, the Lancia Fulvia HF. So awesome. I love rally racing. I'm a big WRX and Evo guy. My brother had an STI. Love that car. Also love the Lancer Evo. 10 out of 10. So that's it for the episode. I'm at Michael P. Huber. You can tweet me your Resident Evil 3 love there. We're just getting started with Resident Evil. We got Jill coming to Resistance on the 17th. We have hopefully some DLC. You know, Capcom loves to do some Resident Evil DLC. All we can do is hope, wait, and take Nemesis down in the meantime. See you next week.